I'll put some of these in my pocket.
All right, this is it. This is, I think, the last Christmas decorations.
This is the last of it.
This is it.
This is the area for Christmas Eve. So
this is the area. This is kind of like, and again, we have a raised cape. We've got everything going on upstairs. Food. Santa comes for the visit. Everybody hangs out, and then they come back to the what I guess called the ground level, first floor, where we do some dancing and this actual bar. Actually,
these are cool. They're LED projector lights. They don't even make these anymore.
These are
really
old.
Cool.
We've had these for a couple of years.
Yes, they don't make.
Actually, if you move to the side, you can see what the reflection is. They kind of do like Christmas snowflakes,
They're
right?
like snowflakes, yes.
Yeah. You gotta stop moving around. Yeah. Yeah.
See them?
Yeah, no, I got it. So, the good thing about these holiday decorations, we talked about Govee. I know I haven't put the links.
These are cool, though. I know that they're like...
But these are not Govee, but
no,
they are tied to a Govee plug.
Yes, they are.
So, you know, a lot of our stuff used to be hooked up with a timer. Right.
I know it's not a flattering angle of me, but...
Well, we're looking just at the hanger. So now, one thing I'm going to talk about, this pipe, and we have another pipe behind me. These are going to be boxed. I guess the correct term is boxing it.
Yes, they're going to be
We're actually going to do a winter project where these walls right here are going to be, we're going to get that either Lowe's or Home Depot, and you put the wood panels.
Wood panels, slats, I guess they want to call it. They could call it.
Yeah.
I got to twisty tie that wire over there so it doesn't hang on the photos.
Right.
I'll get to that later. I just want to put these up because I don't want them banging anything. I don't want them breaking on me.
But yeah, so the project is we'll do the wood on the wall, and then we'll have somebody that we know that does handiwork in the town and stuff like that. And then I guess they'll put a box over the pipes. Well, we can access if we need to, but you know, this way it looks a little cleaner.
These are so cool. I know it takes me a little bit to get them up because you have to angle them just right.
Listen, I was happy to contribute. I bought these Govee plugs and it came in a 4-pack.
Actually makes it a lot easier.
And there is no manual timer. It's all run by the app. I believe the Wi-Fi, these plugs are Wi-Fi.
Yes, they are.
Most of the stuff is Wi-Fi based except for our living room window and our son's window.
Best part is I don't have to turn anything on or off.
No, everything turns off.
Everything turns on.
Everything is on its timers.
Yes.
It makes it a lot easier.
A lot easier for... He doesn't have to walk around the whole house turning everything off.
No.
Because everything is on.
That or if I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready for work, everything's still on.
That has happened before.
Yeah, I come down the stairs.
I don't have a problem with it, but he does.
Well, I mean, hey, it's electricity. Nobody's looking at this stuff at 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
No, nobody's looking at it at that time.
Yeah.
So, yes. I have to put them all up first. You know.
So while she's doing that, let me explain to you this portrait. If some of you can recall, there was a Warner Brothers store.
Years ago, yes.
Yeah,
in the mall.
In the mall. This has got to be 18, 15 years old, this portrait.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time since the Warner Brothers store
closed. And these were the last, you know, they were closing. They didn't want to keep the stores open like Disney stores. Actually, now they don't even have Disney stores.
We actually used to have one more. I don't know what happened to it.
No, it's just this one.
We had the 3D one.
No, we never bought the 3D one.
Oh, we didn't buy it?
I always kind of wanted it. So anyway, I'm a big, you know, 80s kid, Scooby-Doo, the Jetsons, Muggsy. I thought it was a cool portrait. You know, it's one of those where it's got like only so many were made and stuff like that. I got it for a good deal. I have looked online. They could go now anywhere from $600 to $1,000. I think the most I saw someone trying to sell it for $1,700. I think I got this for maybe $250 on sale when they were closing the store.
Oh, when they were closing the store down.
I think it was like $3 and change, but you know.
So nostalgic. Actually, we've actually been asked where'd you get it.
Yeah, it's always really cool. If someone comes here, it's always a piece that someone kind of sits here at our bar and has never seen it. So it's kind of.
Did you tell them that I made the bar for you?
Yes. So let's while she's doing these lights. This bar my wife made, you know, it's one of those DIYs. DIY, do it yourself.
I just modified it.
And she modified it. So I'm actually thinking of doing some Govee lights underneath maybe giving it some illumination. And there are lights there.
It's just Christmas.
But they're very
lights.
yeah, twinkle lights.
They don't do anything.
Yeah.
You know, major for it.
I think the plus was I just got my new beverage fridge. Just put in. A lot of it, if I bring the camera around, you kind of see it's got these boxes and stuff where you could put your drinks and your glassware and stuff like that.
I thought of everything.
She thought of everything. And we just, like I said, we just replaced this beverage fridge because the other one, which was a regular fridge,
mini fridge.
We got it on Facebook Marketplace. It finally gave its last.
Hey, for
breath.
$50.
For $50, yeah.
It wasn't a bad thing to have for a few years.
Yeah.
It did its job for $50.
Yes.
You know.
So
that was when we first, did the bar down here. I think the bar was more. I wanted to do something cool with the space here for him.
It was a dead space. If I kind of
dead space, yes.
Go back a little bit, it was definitely a dead space where nothing was being done over here. And so the bar came out really well because you've got this space right here. She's on the ladder. So it's kind of, if a friend of mine comes over, we kind of hang out over here. I have a TV on the other side. I can pull it out, angle it, watch videos,
which is what we
music,
did this past weekend.
Some video games, sports games, whatever we want to do. And, of course, doing holiday events, people come out and hang out here. And if we have a late barbecue, sometimes we're hanging out outside, and sometimes we'll just bring it.
End up in here.
And up in here if there's too many mosquitoes outside and stuff like that. So most of the times I could try to control the mosquitoes, but, it does after a while. I guess everything wears off, and by 1 o'clock in the morning, we'll just come over here and maybe have two more drinks. But it is a great bar. It's solid, and it's on wheels. So it's right. If it wants to be moved, we can move it. The chairs, here they are right here on the side. We actually got these from free because we ordered these from Amazon.
Yes. And
if you use Bing, which is Microsoft's search engine, you get a lot of perks. And I didn't realize it. It was around the time that we started shopping around for chairs, and I saw an article. I had so many points that I just kept on cashing in for Amazon cards. And these chairs, I think they were $150 for 3, maybe $125.
Something like that, but they
didn't cost us anything because all of it was on Amazon cards.
So I love putting these up.
Let me demonstrate. Here's the tree down here. We didn't have a tree back there, but now we do, and this is all on Govee, right? This is Govee also?
Yeah, you did. It's all
this is on Govee.
You actually have one right. You can show them what it looks like. It's on the little side table. Probably looks like a hot mess.
Yeah, I have an extra one out. I'm gonna link it.
Actually, it makes
so
easy for the holidays. You don't have to walk around unplugging everything. Just put it on a timer. So these are cool. The cool part is, baby, if you turn the light off down here.
Okay.
It takes me a bit to get them to where I want because.
Actually, I'm going to turn off this light also I have here.
Okay.
So you can kind of see what's supposed to happen. So basically, that's what you see on the floor. So she's got to angle them.
Because I like them to spread across the whole room.
And you'll see them down here. And again, this is, it's a kind of a 2-section living area. This is what I want to say, the living space. Kind of a little messy there. Don't worry about it. Map of Puerto Rico.
Christmas, we take the carpet out.
It's the TV that either I'm playing a montage from back in the day with no audio. We got music playing. And again, that's the bar section, bathroom back there and stuff. And then, of course, laundry room on the left. Yeah, my left. So, it takes a little bit, but she'll put them up there. It's going to be a little tricky next year because, again...
Next year will be a lot easier once these are boxed in. Because I can use my... my command strips.
Oh, okay.
I already thought about it. So next year when this is boxed in, all I'll do is put the command strips, since it'll be, when we box it in with the wood, it'll be all natural wood.
Right.
So I can use my command strips on it, and it won't peel the paint, and I can hang them up easier. Because I do use command strips outside are decorations because it doesn't peel paint, doesn't pull anything. Really cool, yeah. So, you know, like I said, I love my decorations. I just don't like to ruin my, you know, stuff. So yeah. I'm a little meticulous.
You know what? I think when we get the project going, we'll film some of it. Fast forward, and you'll see how it looks at the end. I think it's going to look really good. Yes. I think because the bar itself is in there. Espresso, because we painted it and stuff like that, right?
Because I stained it.
Excuse me, stained. I think the wood should be light, not too light.
On the wall?
Yeah.
I think it should be a whitewash, or maybe like a lighter.
No, I don't want a whitewash because the floor is kind of like this.
Not white itself.
We'll see what options they have, but it definitely
more
a lighter
natural, rustic.
Yeah, like the seat covers.
Yes, like a caramel.
Yeah.
Or light rustic wood colors to play off.
Because you know why? Because you're gonna have the frame of this, which is dark.
Yeah, so you want the frame to pop.
Yeah, and then you have the
unless you want me to have that reframed.
I think. Well, we're gonna see because we'll take a look, and maybe we'll bring you guys along for the
ride
trip and stuff like that.
So I'm just.
So I'm gonna give her a hand. I'm gonna pause this for now. Give her a hand.
His hand is going to be telling me where I'm putting this.
Well, it's got to look again. It's going to be on the floor, you know. So I'm going to pause it. I'll get back to it once we are done. We'll see you in about 5 minutes. All right, so we're back. I'll turn on the lights for a minute, but this is basically what happens. You'll see these snowflakes kind of pattern out. Like she said, we'll definitely take out this carpet. The chest gets put to the side because. You know, definitely dancing goes on. That was actually, let me say this. Like I said, I recall Christmas parties when I was younger, but I don't remember anybody doing any salsa, merengue style dancing. So that's why I don't remember if they did Christmas Spanish music. But anyway, so this is how it looks.
Looks cool.
It looks very cool. Again, they don't bring it back, so you've got like a snowflakes here streaking and with a little halo look. And over here, and just looking at the floor, it does look good. One of the things we can do also is we can lower our lights, which is pretty nice. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna turn on the lights right now. But our living room lights have that option.
Pretty cool, right?
I've always said they're cool.
Okay.
I'm surprised that.
This is that other thing I put, but I don't usually plug this into Christmas Eve.
Right, that's just like a...
They're like mini strobe lights.
Mini strobe lights for disco and stuff like that.
Yeah. I won't put them into Christmas Eve.
Yeah. So again, and this is just the final setups of just down here, really, getting the house ready for...
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Christmas
decorations,
party.
I'm done, technically.
Decorations, right. So these lights, I have them hooked up to the Govee plug. Right now, everything is pretty much turning on around 4:30, turning off at 12:30. This is set for the set timer. I guess I can really not have it turn on unless I really want to because I can hook it up with the lights. But otherwise, again, my amazing wife always decorating. I help sometimes, but otherwise I come home from work and it's tackled. And hopefully the next month or so, this will look a little different because this will be some kind of panel wall, right? What do you call it?
After the holidays.
After the holidays.
Yeah.
This would be like, what do you call it? It's not a panel wall. It's kind of like the...
wood slats.
Wood 2x... I don't know. You'll see it. We'll definitely bring you when we're talking about it and stuff like that. And we'll kind of... It's going to start from this corner right here, come around the bar to that end. We're not going to put it on this wall, right?
Yeah, right there. I want to leave this one regular.
Yeah. I think for me, a plus is I plan to see if I can get a dartboard up there. Soft tip.
After we put the...
Yeah, and in this way, if
kind of a hangout area down
If you miss, you're hitting wood and, just make it look more...
Just make more rustic.
Yeah, I'll give it more rustic. So, that's about it. This is just a little part of what we do, I think one of the things we may do is run a wire behind the wood or maybe something very thin so we can have the plug for these lights future. So there's a...
Oh, okay.
But
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. All right, everybody. To the next video. Definitely like, subscribe, share the content, and we look forward to seeing everyone, seeing your comments and having another video another time. Take care, everyone.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so we're back. I'll turn on the lights for a minute, but this is basically what happens. You'll see these snowflakes kind of pattern out. Like she said, we'll definitely take out this carpet. The chest gets put to the side because, you know, definitely dancing goes on. That was actually, let me say this. Like I said, I recall Christmas parties when I was younger, but I don't remember anybody doing any salsa, merengue style dancing. So that's why I don't remember if they did Christmas Spanish music. But anyway, so this is how it looks.
Looks cool.
It looks very cool. Again, they don't bring it back, so you've got like a snowflakes here streaking and with a little halo look. And then over here, and just, you know, looking at the floor, it does look good. One of the things we can do also is we can lower our lights, which is pretty nice. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to turn on the lights right now. But our living room lights have that option.
Pretty cool, right?
I've always said they're cool.
Okay.
I'm surprised that
this
Walmart
is that other thing I put, but I don't usually plug this until Christmas Eve.
Right, that's just like a...
They're like mini strobe lights.
Mini strobe lights for disco and stuff like that.
Yeah. I won't put them until Christmas Eve.
Yeah. So again, and this is just the final setups of just down here, really getting the house ready for...
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Christmas
Decorations,
party.
I'm done, technically.
Decorations, right. So these lights, I have them hooked up to the Govee plug. Right now, everything is pretty much turning on around 4:30, turning off at 12:30. This is set for the set timer. I guess I can really not have it turn on unless I really want to, because I can hook it up with the lights. But otherwise, you know, again, my amazing wife always decorating. I help sometimes, but otherwise I come home from work and it's tackled. And hopefully the next month or so, this will look a little different because this will be some kind of panel wall, right? What do you call it?
After the holidays.
After the holidays.
Yeah.
This would be like, what do you call it? It's not a panel wall. It's kind of like the...
wood slats.
Wood 2x... I don't know. You'll see it. We'll definitely bring you when we're talking about it and stuff like that. And we'll kind of... It's going to start from this corner right here, come around the bar to that end. We're not going to put it on this wall, right?
Yeah,
right there.
No, I want to leave this one regular.
Yeah. I think for me, a plus is I plan to see if I can get a dartboard up there, soft tip.
After we put the...
Yeah, and in this way, if
kind
you
of
miss...
a hangout area down
If you miss, you're hitting wood and, you know, just make it look more...
Just make more rustic.
Yeah, I'll give it more rustic. So, that's about it. This is just a little part of what we do, you know. I think one of the things we may do is run a wire behind the wood, or maybe something very thin so we can have the plug for these lights future. So there's a...
Oh, okay.
You know? But
That's
this way
not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry. So I said I wanted to do a little video, show you guys our upstairs living room with our tree. And, you know, the decorations up here. My hubby, I know he did kind of a little video he's going to upload later, you know. So this is my tree. It's a 7.5 foot tree. We got it probably about 5 years ago at Home Depot. My favorite part of the tree has so many options to play with. You know, I decided to change my decorations and I want my lights to coordinate with it. It has so many, you know, options to do with the lights. So this is why I'm happy with a fake tree. I can do so many things like this. I'm not knocking people with their real tree.
You can do it with a real tree. You just got to get the right lights for it. But it's all built in.
This makes it easier. I don't have to fluff it. I just put each piece and it drops. If it just opens up, I don't have to bend branches or anything. For this tree is like amazing. I love it. I just put it together, put the decorations.
And it wasn't a bad price. And I don't know.
I think it was like $500.
$500. I mean, for some, I'll be real. Our first trees were in the $100 to $200 range.
But this one, it does a job.
But it does a lot for $500. We did spend
5 years,
extra.
$500. So you do the math. There are people that go out and buy a real tree every year, and it costs them about $100 for a real 7-foot tree. If you go higher, it's probably a little bit more. So technically, this tree's cost us $100 a year.
And you just replaced the angel up there, right?
I just replaced the angel this year.
Which
I always have to have an angel on the top of the tree.
And that was a little hard to find, you said.
Yes.
I guess a lot of people don't do angels.
No, a lot of people I think put stars.
Yeah.
My mom always did angels on the top of her tree. She loved angels.
I think we did stars at home.
You guys did stars?
I think we did stars.
We did angels. So for everyone that's seen this angel, they love it because her wings move back and forth.
I gotta just close up for a second.
I got it at Walmart.
Hey, props to
She's
Walmart.
a Walmart angel. I think it was I paid $17 because it was a return. I think it was originally $30, but somebody bought it back, so it was returned. So I paid $17 for it. So
Okay.
yay me for $17. And then this year I did the wicker collar, like everyone's doing on the tree.
Well, actually, you had the tin.
I did the tin white, and I returned it because
I think the wicker looks
wood
better.
complements the natural wood we have in the living room.
Yeah, and we have already some presents. These are the presents for.
These are our family
and friends.
We haven't put our kids' gifts on here yet.
No.
But as you can see, I have my candles by the fireplace. This originally was a wood tone fireplace, and it was one of my DIYs. I decided to paint it with white chalk paint. I'm always doing little things here and there. So if you want a pan, I'll walk over sort of to the other side.
Well, let me point out right here. This is if nobody's in the living room, what I do is there's a lot of background animated. I muted the music. It shouldn't have caused a problem. This channel is called Relaxing World. I started doing it in Halloween.
Holiday backdrops.
Holiday backdrops.
With a little, like...
Some have music, some have, depending. This
some
one...
have crackling fire sounds.
Yeah, so this one does have some music. I don't think it would bother because it's on YouTube, but I muted it. Props up to Relaxing World for it. But, yeah, and then... these guys, what? We call them Jingle and Jangle?
Jingle and Jangle. I got them at, which I'm kind of upset. It's the sister store to the Christmas tree shop, which was called And That. And they closed down this year.
I don't like that store.
I used to go there.
I don't like those stores.
Things. Why? Because they just have cool things, right?
You go into this, like, some of you got to the Christmas tree shop. You go into the store thinking you're going to buy just 5 things, 4 things, whatever it is. Or you have a budget. That store, for some reason, blows my budget. I come out of there spending over $100. And
you get cool things, though.
You do get cool things. So, I think the latest edition was the candles right down here.
Yes, I got those at Hobby Lobby.
And it's one remote for all of them, correct?
Yes, one remote turns them all on and off. And
I like them. I think we're going to keep them there all the time.
Yeah, I think they look cool. You know, it's that flameless flicker, which is awesome. So if you come over here to my little console table, this is my stocking post. So I just had a conversation with my niece the other day. She actually asked me to make her one next year. So we, for many years, had the stocking holders on our side table here. But we could never put things in them because if you put too many things in them, they fell over.
Yes.
And we used to have a dog many years ago, and I always had the fear that it was going to fall and hit him in the head when he was running around and playing.
Yes.
So one year, I think it was last year, came across my feed, somebody on YouTube showed stocking posts. So I did a little research, and I made this one. Right? It's sturdy.
Yeah,
it's
got a nice
wood,
base.
You know,
there goes the base.
And I can put as many things in the stockings, and they will not fall.
Hey,
over.
wait! I picked the hooks.
Yes, you did pick the hooks.
I picked the hooks,
now,
people.
mind you, I've made different ones for different people, and
with
when I'm at
hooks.
Home Depot, I will call the person that asks me, to make them one and show them different options. So I made a couple different option stocking posts. Some of them I did with lanterns. Some of them I did that look like a North Pole sign, the North Pole symbol. This one's ours. He's a little snowman. It says "Be Merry." But I think it's awesome because I don't have to worry about anyone getting hit with
and they hold the weight.
Stocking post.
And they hold the weight.
And I don't think anyone can get hurt because the hooks are curled in, so no one can really,
No. I mean, we don't really have little kids as much as we did.
No, but I think it's a cool idea.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And the audio sounds a little off. We don't have our mics.
No, we just came upstairs to our living room.
Yeah, we said we were gonna do this.
Show the lights, and then of course on the window he has those RGB Govee.
Right. So let me see if I can bring it closer. You want to open the curtain for me?
Sure, babe.
So if you look around it, that is the Govee lighting system indoors. This one is It hooks up to the app. It's Bluetooth, so I cannot control it if I'm outside the house. Almost everything else I can control, but these are, you pair it up with the app, but it's Bluetooth controlled. So,
but they do a lot of cool things.
Yeah, we're definitely keeping the lights. I think right after Christmas, I think I spoke about it. I got this winter idea of different shades of blue, so I'm gonna call it winter scene and stuff like that.
Yeah. So.
And the good part also is these lights. All these lights are now on Govee plugs.
Govee plugs, so they turn on and off.
Right, they're
so
Wi-Fi.
You don't have to walk around the house turning everything on or off, unless I want to turn my lanterns on. But I only turn the lanterns on.
Yeah, one day I could not turn off these lights, and typical guy, I just said, "Hey, you know what?
Messed up my setup.
I don't know about messing up the setup. I just went to the corner right there and said,
unplugged it.
Unplugged it. I couldn't. No matter how much I pressed the buttons, things weren't working. So I said, you know what? Let's just get the Govee plugs. They really work out. I have them here. I have them on my son's window that has the same Govee lights around it.
And
you know, outside we're gonna do a pan of outside also.
Yeah.
So then we got this small table. This is the actual table that kind of sits where the Christmas tree is at.
Yeah, but during the holidays we move it there.
And we move it over here to the stairwell.
That's also another DIY. I got that at the Goodwill store.
Oh yeah.
And I sanded it down.
Yeah.
And
Open it up.
I stained it.
So we have, you guys always see us sitting at the bar, but this is kind of like, I don't want to call it a liquor cabinet. Catch-all.
Liquor cabinet for when people gift us things and stuff like that we really don't drink. We'll keep them up here.
And you can open the door with the wine bottles because you put that little add-on.
I put a little wine rack. I mean, it's full of other things right now.
Yeah, it's a catch-all.
So I hide things in here. But yeah, I sanded it and I stained it, and we've had it now for about 8 years.
No, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, you know, for $25, find at
the reindeers we picked up at, this year we picked them up.
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx.
Yes.
And the portrait you see in the background, I'm gonna kind of bring it in close. So in the fall, yeah, you can turn it off. Back on. So in the fall, we go out to PA and we just kind of take a drive around, you know, seeing the foliage as we drive on Route 80. And then we go to American Candle.
Yes.
And some of you may know it out there in the Poconos. They have candles. They have a lot of great things for the home and stuff like that. Decor.
Yeah, rustic decor.
Yeah.
You know,
we always try to come back at least with one item.
Yeah.
I don't want to go crazy.
It was the
this
picture
portrait.
frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a lit winter scene picture frame.
Yeah.
So he didn't know what I was doing at first when I told him I'm trying to, you know, make it kind of 3D. So I put my little ceramic tree that I did one time at one of those paint and sip things. They did ceramic trees. And then the reindeer that I got, and they're beautiful. They're a little heavy, but I
actually picked them out this fall, right?
Yeah, he did find them.
You actually had different reindeers.
I did have different reindeers, and I didn't see these because they were all the way in the back. And of course, I'm short, so
I'm short.
Yeah, but
I spotted it.
Saw them.
I spotted it, and
so
I think
they're gorgeous.
I think with the little
fairy lights.
Not the the fairy lights give it a task, but this little with the tassel and everything like that.
Yeah,
it gives it a little pop.
Yeah,
you know?
They do look cool. Yeah.
And then we got our gnome.
Yes, we have our 24 days.
Of course, gnomes are popular. So he sits over here. So we have actually 2 dates counters. We have the gnome, and back in the center table, we do have a countdown of a tree.
This is actually from a Christmas tree shop.
That's Christmas tree shop? Yeah.
When
our son was younger, he would just come home from school and change these dates. Mm-hmm. He's 13 now, so he has no interest. He would actually call out the Amazon, I don't want to say her name, but let's call her Shelby. He would say, Shelby, how many days? And he would just change that date.
And of course, we have our tree, our little Disney tree thing here with a little train that I got at Costco's one year. I actually fell in love with it. I wasn't going to get it because we were on a budget that day. And he told me, you should grab it now because it's Costco.
I said, because
if you don't grab it now and you come back for it, they won't have it.
That's right. So I'm like, just grab it. You know, we'll put it on the credit card, and you know.
And actually, you were right because they have not bought it back.
No, they haven't. No,
we got this. I think it was like 3 years ago.
No.
And they never replaced it.
I'm gonna bring this up close. And yeah, you know, so we have a ring kind of faces to our kitchen door, and that device is part of my mesh Wi-Fi network. I probably could move the mesh down below so it's not there, but it doesn't bother anybody. And your gingerbread.
My gingerbread.
They've been around for a bit.
Very old. They were
2004, right?
Yeah, they were a gift from my best friend.
Yeah.
They used to smell like gingerbread.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they are over 15 years old.
Yeah.
So they don't smell like gingerbread anymore.
So up there, those candles turn on towards later on in the evening.
Yes,
they kind of flicker.
They're on a timer.
They're on a timer, their own timer, so that's cool. And then we've got our garland over right by the entryway.
Which I made.
She's made, and it's hooked up to Govee, right?
It is. Yes, it is hooked up to the Govee.
So you know, the Govee plugs are great. They are Wi-Fi, so you can turn them off from home. You know, if you're in the house, or turn them off if you're on the road.
Yes.
You can set the timers on, so all this turns on about 4:30, and outside, and then turns off around 12. No, 12:30 a.m.
12. Yes.
Yeah. So that's it. Like I said, you know, we usually, if nobody watches TV, I usually look for some kind of background. It just kind of gives it, it gives it a nice, and you hear the music a little bit throughout the house. You know, the kids' rooms are down the hall. Our rooms is upstairs with my office where I work from home sometimes. So this is it. I know we said we were going to show you this, and you're also going to see the part of
the outside.
The outside, and you know, the decorations, plus you know what the Govee lights are doing also. All right. So to the next video. Bye. All right. So here we are. So the spotlight coming up to the tree. Let's see if I can bring it closer. Without the red, you see it's kind of green. That is a Govee spotlight. So I have two of them. That one's doing the red. And then my wife has a projector on the side of the house doing snowflakes. We've got a Frosty the Snowman. These running lights are Govee lights also. So on this side, we have the running side Govee lights of my side driveway. And we have the Govee spotlights on the tree. The red spotlight is not Govee, that's just a basic light on Frosty. But you can see, it looks a little blue until I bring it closer, but it's green. So around the house, from the lower part of the overhang all the way to the top, are Govee lights. And if you look at the windows inside, you can see a little bit of my son's window. And you can see, and I'll hopefully get a better view of the living room window. You can see that red and green from the inside Govee RGB lights. Most of them are in plug timers. The Govees, of course, are by the app, so they have their own timers. These lights my wife just purchased. They can stay static or flicker.
Yes, and they do a lot of different features too.
Yeah, they do a lot of features. She's got the small ones up in the front and the large ones. The lights on the bushes are not Govee, they're just regular lights. We have two square lights facing the reindeers. They're shining red. You can see the small little box. Those are Govee. Okay, and then if you look at this tree, you see it spotlight red. That's a Govee. Okay, and that's another DIY.
Oh, North Pole?
North Pole, right?
Yes, I made that.
Yeah, my wife is very talented. I have to give her credit all the time. And very creative.
And then, of course, you have the other green light.
Yes, which I will show you the wolf. We don't go that crazy. I think it's simple. I like the reindeers.
Oh, I have to fix that garden. It's been very windy here.
Yeah, if anybody's up in the North Jersey,
it's windy.
It's very windy for the past couple of days with the rain that passed. Yeah, we have a nutcracker. It is not the Walmart nutcracker that everybody's going crazy for.
But if you let me next year, I might have one.
Yeah. So here's our window. And these guys, hey, one of them is off.
Oh, wow. I'll fix her. Oh, she's probably her light bulb's probably.
But she's not moving. She's not moving at all. But anyway, these are very old. You don't find these anymore. These are the box that they come in. You can tell they are like 20 or 20 years old. None of this is Govee in the bottom. Again, only around.
But I did make those flanking the chairs.
Absolutely, my wife makes this. She did. Okay, sorry, she made this. I'm gonna take you up to the top. I'm sorry, I'm going fast. There, that's the living room, and you can see the red and green. I'm gonna pan down. That spotlight on that wolf, I'm a big wolf fan, is a Govee light. We picked up the presents in this tree this year from Lowe's.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, so it's great because there's a couple of Christmas options for these Govee lights, but we keep it like this. It actually can go brighter, but we don't keep it that bright because they stay on to about 12:30. Probably Christmas Eve, they'll probably stay on to maybe 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
That's easy, just changing the timers. I have to see if I can change the timer off and everything in one shot. If not, every Govee item, I just go in there and change the timer. It's not a big thing.
It's very windy.
And it's very, very windy and very dark. We are, they decorated over there. We're probably the brightest house.
Yeah, I made this too.
Brightest house on this block. And you can see we're simple. There goes my sportage, and there goes my wife's sportage. You know, again, we're very simple. My wife made this. She actually makes one for the spring and the birds. We had one set of birds that came here and made a nest, and the babies were up there on the top. So now she tries to delay that. But yeah, she made this. This is very nice. All right, we're coming back in.
Buy her light bulbs because I think the extra light bulbs are put away upstairs in the crawl space.
So that one's not working,
Her light bulbs are dead.
but she's not moving. Just giving you a heads up, unless she was supposed to move.
She hasn't moved in a long time.
Oh, okay. Again, these are really old. The box is like something out of
Yeah, she's plugged in.
the 60s or 70s. Again, you guys seen this. But anyway, I wanted to sum it up. You know, that's the decorations. Nothing flashy. I mean, the second tree started probably 6 years ago.
Second tree was not an accident. It was just, I went one Christmas at the end of Christmas.
Oh, she likes to do this.
And it was $25.
Yeah.
And it's one of those trees that does both. It does clear and color lights also.
So it has built-in lights, but not that much functionality. Like
No, it's just white or color.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, white or color. But I just, you know, I got it because we have these ornaments here.
Oh, I know which one they are. The Disney ones.
Remember, I had them put away forever. And when I got the tree down here finally, I said, I'm going to use our honeymoon ornaments.
But you had to give one away, right? 1 or 2 away?
Not these. No, the other ones that I made on the other tree that are Disney ones that I made myself. But these are we got these when we went to Disney on our honeymoon. Mm-hmm. And I had them saved for a long time in a bin. And when we got this tree, I told him, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to finally use the ornaments that we bought on our honeymoon. And I'm going to coordinate the trees to go around the colors. So, you know, I'm very cautious with this tree. This is why it's down here, because there's no kids down here or anything. So anytime this room gets busy, it's during Christmas Eve when everybody's hanging out down here.
And it kind of helps because, again, if I go back and spin it.
It's a little messy down here. Don't mind the mess.
Yeah. Like I said, people, we're real. There's no tidying up and stuff like that. But, yeah, you can see and this is on the Govee plug, so this does turn on. I got to really adjust this because it doesn't have to be. So, again, it's ready in party mode. You know, the Christmas snowflakes on the floor. And, you know, with a tree. So it does, I know it's a little blurry. I'm trying to pan, but I guess because the main light is off. But, yeah. So definitely leave your comments. How do you decorate? Do you go crazy like the Griswolds Christmas or some of those other movies? Or are you like ours? I mean, we do have a lot of Govee lights.
Yeah, we do have lights. I just like to keep it a little simple.
But it's simple, and the decorations, are simple.
Yeah.
It's not, the lawn is not, I don't feel it's overpopulated.
No, I actually get a lot of compliments when people see me coming out of the house, or some of our neighbors, they're like, we love the simplicity of your yard. It's very pretty,
Yes.
But at nighttime, when it's lit up, it looks very
festive and
not overcrowded.
No.
But you know, I have one neighbor who constantly tells me, when I drive past your house, it kind of cheers me up.
Yeah, coming from work. Yes, I've heard that. Yes.
So, which I love. You know.
Yeah.
That's just how I am.
Cindy, you do a phenomenal job as always.
Thank you.
You know. So, all right, everybody, we're gonna tune off on this one. Definitely leave your comments on how you decorate. Reach out, comment. I'm gonna put the links on this video of the Govee products that we are using. For the RGB lights, they do have ones that are Wi-Fi. They're just more expensive. And what I recommend is look for the sales. Everything I have purchased on Govee, not in one shot, over this year is always on sale. If I could say the spotlights are like $89, if I could save $20, that's what I've done. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy them because I'm saving $20.
Yep.
And it is costly. People have said it, but I can use it year round. So winter's coming.
I don't have to worry about putting lights up.
No, so
Christmas decorations work quick.
Yeah, winter's coming. There'll all be some kind of shades of blue. Then you go right into Valentine's. You'll have reds, Easter. So I really we like the lights because we can use it all year round.
All year round.
But
it makes it easy to decorate.
People really noticed it when you have the decorations. People really noticed it when we had the fall decorations and the Halloween. And that's when people saw it. When they were out there by themselves, they saw the lights, but nobody kind of asked us. And I probably said it ask because I'm from New York. We're originally from New York. I know people ask. Sorry. 20 years here, and I still have that somewhat New York accent.
So yeah. So this is our home.
This is our home. This is it. You know.
Try to keep it real.
Yeah, like she kind of fixed up the couch area and stuff like that.
When you have teenage kids that come down here to play video games,
yeah, this is again.
It's not gonna look perfect.
No, and I think I think just closing out the video is this is who we are. We keep the house tidy, but it's unscripted.
It's tidy too. It's
Yeah.
It could be cleaner. It's just I come in and out down here.
Well,
drop all my bags down here.
Yeah, this is the come in here, drop the packages, see where it's gotta go, and then you go upstairs.
Yeah. So this won't get all tidied up and like mopped and spotless until the day before Christmas.
I would think Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sunday we have to do some
Next
work.
Sunday, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take a day off.
But we are done with everything with Christmas.
No, because we were at a store today.
Oh my gosh.
We were at a store.
We got one gift because we have a last minute invite and they RSVP'd, so we had to go get a gift for them.
All right.
But technically we're done.
Okay. Anyway, guys, take care.
Take care.
Like, share, comment. See you on the next video. Bye, everyone.
Bye.